everyone. Haven't done a video in a while, so wanted to do something a little different and show off some of these small, modern, tactical kind of knives that I have in my collection. The three of these are set up for horizontal carry. The three knives that kind of size-wise and form-wise, weight, everything, just sort of lend themselves to that setup. So yeah, they're pretty different, and yet they share enough similarities to be compared together. So I have here, here's my latest one. This is from Terra Knives. I think it's Mark II is what he calls it. And then I have this guy here from Afonchenko in Ukraine. Very talented seasoned maker. I have a few knives from him. And this one you might recognize. This is the Bradford knives. My local buddy from Bradford Knives here in Seattle area, who has made quite a name for himself in the last few years. This is the 3.5 with a custom, shoot, I forget what there's a logo on there somewhere. I forget who makes these custom Kydex sheath for it. But anyway, let's start with this one. So more of a semi-production, I guess, small production knife. This was the mass drop, wow, when they were still called mass drop. The Nitro V version. I used to have the original 3. I had a 5. Eventually sold those. I really liked them, but ended up keeping this one. I just really like the overall shape of this, the simplicity with the versatility. He does great simple jimping on the back, saber ground, drop point, thin neck you can choke up on, sharpening notch, what else? Very nicely rounded notch here, right? Everything is machined perfectly, very clean, a nice camo G10 on the handles. Actually, this is my cart, I think. What else? Has a hole for a lanyard in the back that's open. That's also can be used as an impact point, right? In case you need to break through glass or something. Yeah, small size, useful in a variety of grips. There's about 3.5-inch blade. Very nice steel. So my understanding, Nitro V, I think it's the upgraded ABL or something. Nice stainless. Nimbus wash finish that he's introduced a bunch of years back. Really awesome stuff. Very comfortable. Can be held in a variety of grips. The reverse one on this one isn't great because of the big cutout for the neck, but still. The custom sheath I have for this is one I really like. This one comes with a basic kind of horizontal carry leather with a plastic insert. I really like this one, minimal. You'll see on the other ones the same thing I like is the thumb ramp on the Kydex. Allows you to just do that. Very light, slim package, blends in. All right, let's move on to the next one. This is the Afonchenko. You can see a much bigger, about the same size actually, but like this. Much bigger sheath, different approach. Still has this thumb notch or ramp, whatever. Slides out. Very easy to use. Very nice Kydex. You can see the forming's done perfectly because of the flared tubes on the handle and the forming of the Kydex here keeps the knife in place. All right. Yeah, holes for drainage. This one, I can't quite tell if it's fully flat or if it's slightly beveled, I think it's slightly hollow. Has that top swedge, so blade shape is awesome. It is still dark stone washed. Let me try to get a better view of it. This one's K110, it's a D2 equivalent. Here's his logo. Yeah, really nice and simple, kind of nice beater for taking outdoors. Can be a small tactical. I really like the flared tubes. Simple, clean. I don't know, just something about them. The bottom one obviously can be used as a lanyard hole. Everything's rounded, everything's nice. This one's completely handmade, one-person job. What else? Oh yeah, he does cryo treatment on his blades as well, so very nice heat treat on these. The size is great. Again, it has a little bit of that neck notch here, right? So really good for choking up on it. No jimping, but it's fine. The bevels on the handle help. You know, you can choke up on it like this for different tasks. But yeah, reverse grip, it's the right size for my smaller hands, but it's the neck obviously limits that a little bit. What was I gonna say? Yep, so again, kind of just sits there. And the last one I wanted to talk about was the Terra. And this one, my latest edition. So again, same idea, and this is the American style small, basic, minimal kydex, right, with a lot of knives sticking out, just the neck catching there. Kydex is nice, everything's finished nicely, perfectly symmetrical. This is a small one-man job, I think, in Alabama or something, I forget where he is. Good kydex, excellent kydex, amazing knife. ABL on the blade. I love that steel. I think it's underappreciated. It's nice and simple. Holds up very well to use, abuse, and water damage, all that. Well, no damage. It's a very nice stainless. Jimping's good on the back. Let me see if I can show it off. Terra knives. Made in USA. One, like I said, small one-man shop. I like the fact that, kind of like Alex's, he's got the beaten, the rock texture, or whatever you want to call it. On the handle, the plain black G10, right, very nice, a little chunky, good for this small size, doesn't really add a lot of weight. Full tang, obviously. On these, screws, nice and solid and good. Torques on both sides. Lanyard hole. What was I gonna say? Full flat grind. Spear point drop. I guess it's more of a spear point. I really love this blade shape. This is probably my favorite blade shape. It's just so versatile for so many different things. Choking up on it is really easy. Oh yeah, I was saying the fact that these are beveled a little bit also allow for, you know, choking it up on it with your thumb, index finger, whatever. It's super secure. Has a nice, it's not completely rounded here. You can see it's a little angular, but it's perfectly fine for, it doesn't, no sharp edges here. Because of that and the sharpening notch here, no chance of getting cut on it if you don't do anything stupid. And then the other thing I really love is the shape. Because of a little bit of a cutout here, you can choke up, but also it's not deep enough and it's not sharp enough, and it kind of flows into this overall curve that it really lends itself to a nice reverse grip, which makes this a really cool, small, tactical, could be a combat knife, backup. For my hands, I have smaller hands, but it's just perfect for 4 fingers and boom, thumb on the back. And again, because of the shape, it's almost flat on top, but there's a little bit of a slope, and it's just, everything just comes together for that. And the swelling, I've been liking this more and more. The swelling of the handle in this region between the ring and the middle finger. I've been liking it on all sorts of knives actually, and I was glad to see this on Terra knives. One of the reasons I wanted to get one and try it out. So anyway, yeah, I just wanted to say I'm really happy with this one. Let's try to do a little bit of a spine comparison maybe. Blade length wise, a little hard to see. So this guy is the shortest, just about 3. Actually, cutting edge wise, the Bradford 3.5 is a little bit bigger, but as you can see overall, there's quite a bit more of a knife and blade, and the handle sticks out, and there's all that stuff here, which lends itself to a bunch of purposes, but it does leave like almost an inch, right, of kind of no man's land there. What I love about this design here is that there's really nothing here that's unused. On the Afonchenko 2, really isn't anything here that's dead weight, all used. Thickness, this guy is more uniform. The Bradford, it has, yeah, it just kind of comes down like that. More narrowing. I really love the shape from the back of this one as well. Just perfect for me. This one's nice too. I like, this is different, good for outdoor applications. I think it has a thicker tip, as you can see, so you know, the swedge here lightens it up and allows for more cutting power, but slicing power, I guess, but the tip becomes reinforced, so you wouldn't be scared of punching this into something, opening a can or whatever. All right, what else did I want to say? And then texture-wise, I guess the only last thing I would say, oh, of course the blade finish, completely different, right? You got your plain satin, you have the dark stone wash, and then you have the Nimbus, which is kind of a dark stone wash, but backwards, I think, in terms of process, and it's really cool. The handles are all grippy on all of these. This one's the smoothest one, but still, because it's micarta, it's nice and it's not textured, but it's grippy. These are both G10. This is the checkered, yeah, kind of hard to see in this light, but small checkered, whatever you want to call it. It is textured, so very tactile. And this is probably my favorite texture these days, is that rock pattern or whatever. Yeah. Anyway, that's all. 3 small, not too small. I'll show off some of my really small tacticals, kind of neck knives next time, but these are my 3 small modern tacticals that I really like, all set up for horizontal carry. Thank you.